Good evening. Welcome back to the Waupun Community Center here for the second period of the Sheboygan Red Raiders taking on your Waupun Warriors. Right now the score is 1-0 for Sheboygan. Sheboygan with a huge co-op, Kohler, Sheboygan North, Sheboygan South, Plymouth, Manitowoc, Lincoln, Howards Grove, Sheboygan Lutheran, Manitowoc Roncalli. That's a lot of teams. Let's start adding up. Let's see, Manitowoc has got to be well over, I'm just guessing, they got to be like around 1,200 students, and Sheboygan North got to be around 1,000, and South it's around 1,000. Howards Grove, I think, is like around 600, same as Waupun, but that's incredible. Well, we're back here at the Waupun with some action. Back on it, Dale fires. Fromholtz gets it into the glove, freezes it. Quick shot there right away from the goal scorer from Sheboygan. That was Bennett Dale. He's out on the ice with Lewick, number 20, and number 18, Sunagel. Comes out here, breaks it out to Dale. Dale's going to try and take it into the zone. Unable to do so, turns it back over. Jarrett giving pressure. My camera here is taking a little bit of a schneitz, maybe we'll call it for right now. A little bit too much action that I've used on this angle, and my HDMI cable is not hooked up cleanly. So give it a little bit of a turn and I lose the reception there. So I'm going to see if I can fix that here at the first whistle. I'm going to have to see if I got a different adapter in my camera bag for you. Until then, let's hope that Waupun is able to be the one that causes that whistle. Flagner goes out there with a nice check. Leafy bangs it off of the board, has an opportunity to give it to Malachi. Malachi blows a wheel. Back into the Sheboygan end. Nothing doing trying to get through your defenseman with, I think that's Barron and Griffin Leafy out there. Experienced players for Waupun. That swings all the way out to the top. That hits off of Jarrett. Jarrett has it. He's got speed. He's got Flagner out here, a defenseman going with him. Jarrett decides to walk. Tries to slam on the brake, seeing that he couldn't get around the defenseman. That was number 21, Kyle Kraus. Back into the neutral zone with Sheboygan. Sheboygan has it. Moves it. Cleared back out into the neutral zone. Dumped in there by number 11, McKinch, for Sheboygan. Sanders with it. Gets it over to the center. Back over. Jarrett Buckles give it to Sanders. Sanders tries to walk it through. Gets it stuck in his feet, but it drops it for Jarrett. Jarrett has it. And it's Schick who makes the freeze. .25 here in the second. That's right, I said I was going to make a change, so we'll see what I can do here while it's still in the zone. They're making changes with guys. See if I got a different connector here and see if that will help. Into the corner. Battle. Comes out to Grady Garrettson, fires off of the shin guards, but there's Leafy to pick it up. That's another one off of the shin guard, and there's going to be an icing. Thanks to the Sheboygan player. I think that was a mistake on his part. He had plenty of open ice. Again, panicked, dumped it. Let's see what happens here real quick, folks. Make a change. Hang tight while I get this changed here and see if it's going to make a difference. If it's not, then we'll go back, see what happens here. There, we're back on line. That seems like that's fitting a little bit tighter than the previous adapter. So let's see. I don't have to go out and spend some money to get a new camera. That's nice. All right, that's number 20 for Sheboygan. That is Loic, or Lukey. I'm not sure how to put Luco. Maybe it's Luco. That's picked up by, can't see the numbers, gives it a chance. Nice job there by Baron Buckles to bump off of the puck. Buckles goes in hard with his shoulder. Still down on the ice, trying to get up. Baron's able to get back up. And there it's chipped away. Flagner fires. Fromholz with a glove, drops it in front, but there's able to there to clear it away. Good attack right now by Sheboygan for the Red Raiders. Waupun defense scrambling to try and clear it out. Barron stays in front. Oh, on the back door. Leafy did a nice job of coming in. That was almost a slam dunk right there, but it was picked up. Now here's an opportunity. Hull has it. Bangs it. Throws it down, and that's going to be an icing. And that'll be another whistle here at the Waupun Community Center for the first game of the 2019 year. Face-off down here to the right of Tyler Fromholz, freshman goalie from Waupun. Have two young goalies playing here. Waupun has a freshman and Schick is a sophomore for Sheboygan. 14 standing right in front there. That is Shaneman. Nice move there from Barron. Barron bangs it off the wall. He's got Malachi on the move. 21 goes to pick him up. That should be a penalty to not. Malachi gets it off. Tries to bang it back out in front, and there's a nice play there by the defenseman. I got to see who that was. I think that was 21, which was Petsky. Fromholz gets a freeze, says, let's get a change here, boys. After Malachi took a mad rush down. Let's see what we're taking a look at here for Sheboygan. Sheboygan in the first period of each of their games, they have been outscored 18-9. In the second period, they've turned it around. They've come back and led 14-12. And in the third period, which will be coming up, they've also given up more goals than they've scored. They've scored 17 and they've given up 20. Waupun statistics here in the second period, they've given up 16 goals and scored 11. We'll have to take a see who the competition is for each of these teams. Malachi goes in hard, holds it into the zone, into the corner, and that's number 14. Shaneman, the forward, picks it up, tries to get it cleared. Garrettson picks it up, holds it in, comes all the way out. That's number 23, I think, and 14. 23 is Kyle Kraus. Waupun with a sustained attack here. Jarrett tries to hold it in, does. Leafy helps him out. Flagner. Sanders was trying to help. There's a chip and go into the neutral zone. Now comes Sheboygan. Nice defensive play there by Griffin Leafy. Flagner loses it on his stick. And now here comes number 13. That's Gauthier. Over to 11. That's McKinch. There's a little hip check there on Dulke. Number 11 turns, fires off wide, but Fromholz puts it into the corner anyways. That's Luke McKinch, a defenseman. He's going for a change. Number 9 is out there. That's Flores. That's going to go all the way down, and number 16 is Faulkner. He's going to pick it up. Hits into the neutral zone. Hits number 6 into the stick of Fromholz. That's Trevor Johnson. Blake Allen, defenseman, picks it up. I think Sheboygan's getting some skaters out here that didn't play in the first period. Good experience for them. Jarrett tries to dump it, has it knocked down by Johnson. Barron fires over the top of the net into the corner. Chip into the neutral zone. That's picked up by Barron. Barron dumps it. Offsides, Waupun tags up and gets ready to attack. 10 minutes left here in the second period. Brady Garrison with an opportunity here with a steal, unable to hold it, but there's Quinn Bailey fires into the shin guards. Bailey holds it, but then it pops back out. Bailey goes in hard. Takes a shoulder. That's chipped back out. That's going to be hammered down into the corner. Sheboygan's going to go for a change after they get a tag. Garrettson tries to turns it over right in front. That goes to the defenseman. Schick's going to come out and play it. He's going to take and wrap it around into the corner. It's in the neutral zone. Buckles against number 20, Jack Luco. Tries to center it. There's Garrettson. Comes out to number 11. He goes back door, back, giving a go, and there was a perfect opportunity. I want to know who that unselfish player was. What a nice play there. Number 18, Tyler Sunagel. Unselfish play as he's had that pass. He could have taken the shot on the back door. Instead decides to give another back door. Unfortunately, wasn't on the stick. Almost halfway here through the second period already at the Waupun Community Center for this contest, non-conference contest between the Waupun Warriors and the Sheboygan Red Raiders. That's number 11, that's McKinch down there trying to clear it. There's a chance for, and that's turned over here, 2-1. You've got the goal scorer to 18, Sunagel. Nice job there. Dale tried to shoot it in. That was a mistake. He had an opportunity to give and go, did not. And now here comes Flagner. Flagner takes a move at the blue line, takes it into the corner, looks to center. Centers, nobody there, but Leafy's going to pick that up, hold it in. Dumps into the corner. Flagner's going to give chase. Chipped off of the stick. That's to Connor Hull. Hull has it. Hits the flyer. Gets it behind Brady. Garrettson's going to pick it up. Looks. Feeds it to the center. Nice job there by Leafy to chip it back into the neutral zone. That's going to be an offsides, and he's going to hit him right in the center. There's an opportunity for Malachi. Chipped, but Jarrett's going to pick it up. Skates, fires it into Schick, right into the goalie. Jarrett with some nice footwork there to get it in front of the stick, and Schick holds himself in there with the pads closed. No 5-hole opening there for Jarrett. 8:04 here in the second. Score is 1-0 Sheboygan Red Raiders. David Riley's out there now for Waupun. Gets to the center. It's at Malachi. Gives it to Barron. Barron fires off of the stick of Schick right into the netting by the Zamboni door. Stoppage of play here at 7:50 in the second period. Here from the Waupun Community Center. Thanks again to the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. Investing the money in their Wi-Fi system here. We had an older system before when I was on the board, and nice job there by Jarrett to move through the defense, get a shot off, but Schick was there for the challenge. Flagner has it, tries to chip it to Jarrett. David Riley, that's going to go over the top of Malachi, and here comes with speed now. That's number 13, but Griffin Leafy there plays great defense. Once again, that was number 13, that's Gauthier. Gives it over to 14. That was Shaneman. He fires. Blocked out front by Flagner. Flagner has it. He goes center. It's a Jarrett. Jarrett tips it. Stays in the zone with Sheboygan. David Riley tries to come back. Not sure if a blocker was on that by Fromholtz or not. It was wide either way. Into the corner. Comes all the way out. Malachi gets hammered from behind. That's going to be dumped in. Fromholtz is going to go behind and stop it to give it to Leafy. Leafy changes directions. Back into the corner. Once again, Waupun looking for the flyer. Has the cherry picker floating around the blue line waiting for it to come out. And Sheboygan's pretty much been leaving him alone, just letting him sit there as they're waiting in the neutral zone. They'll try and pick it up. Fromholtz tries to play it. Quinn Bailey has it now. He's going. Tries to get into the center to Connor Hull. No icing called. I think that he says that the Sheboygan player could have played it. Comes all the way out. Quinn Bailey has it. Gets it to Garrettson. Garrettson gives it back. Garrettson with a nice move there. Has an opportunity. Tries to get it over to Hull, who's tied up by the defenseman. That's number 5, Colin Kurtz. Now picked up, goes wide, bangs it off of the board. That should be an icing as they go all the way down, and it is. 5:50 here in the second period from the Waupun Community Center, home of your Waupun Warriors. Commercial break came on the camera just in time. If you know what I'm doing here, I don't run the live recording. Instead, I thought that was an icing. What happened here? Oh, instead it was a penalty. Oh my goodness, I was not paying attention. I went to the commercial. Connor Hull, 2 minutes for slashing. Very aggressive player. It's got to be staying under control. Let's see what Waupun can do. Penalty kill here. See if I can pick up some stats quickly on Sheboygan. Sheboygan's power play, they have only been at 17% on their power play percentage. Waupun on the penalty kill has been, Waupun's penalty kill has been at 80%. Sheboygan trying to break it out, unable to return right in front of Jarrett. Jarrett fires off of the defenseman. It's lost in the sleeve. He dumps it, turns it over. Schick was there to stay tight. Chipped away from Barron. Barron has it. Waupun with a good sustained attack here, shorthanded. Fires it towards the net. Now they're all sucked down deep, and here we go with a 3-1, 2-1 only. Here comes the back check by Barron. Off of Fromholtz, right back to the center. And off of the wide side because Fromholtz couldn't get him reset after he got the first save. Sheboygan, only 17% on their power play all season, puts another one in the net, and that's going to put Waupun in a little bit of a hole situation here. Down now 2-0 here in the second period. 4:59 left here in the second period. You know, Waupun was able to get at one heck of a schedule this year, and it was actually a close contest, I believe, in the first period or two when we were up at Sheboygan last year. But then we were able to pull it out pretty well. That is dumped in. Fromholtz grabs it. He decides he's going to smother it since there's a player from Sheboygan crashing in on him. Unassisted goal. I didn't pick up who scored that one for Sheboygan. Out there now is number 4 to Zinkowicz, I'm going to say. And number 19 is Blake Allen. Allen has Garrettson lined up in his sights. Garrettson tries to go inside, falls, no goal, no penalty called. Kraus with him on the defense. Now here comes number 19 to Blake Allen. Tries to center it over to Zinkowicz. With number 12, Schick. Not the goalie, Schick. Maybe they're related. We'll have to see. Both from Kohler. I'm guessing they are. Kohler's not that big of a school. Meyer Schick they have listed here as a defenseman. There's his Garrettson. Can he make a move? He can, but then he gets taken down and still no penalty on the check. That comes into the neutral zone. Not touched, but it's on Fromholtz. He doesn't have a choice. He decides to go for the smother to get the change. 3:53 here left in the second period. Sheboygan getting some players in that haven't played much, I'm assuming. To Zinkowicz. Back out there's a first line, I believe. That's number 17, Dale. And he's one of the goal scorers. Sanders trying to get it out. Does, but doesn't get it to anybody. There's a nice job by Leafy to hold it up against the boards. In there battling hard is Malachi. Malachi does a nice stick check, tries to get it away. Unable to do so. 16 dumps it in. That is Faulkner. Falconer with the dump in. Number 20 is Luco, and an icing is called. That's going to come all the way back down here to the right-hand side of Tyler Fromholtz, freshman goalie from Waupun. I can remember kind of in the same situation my son was as Tyler Fromholtz. You know, what do you do as a freshman? That's off Fromholtz stick into the corner. Flagner trying to pick it up and does. Looks, skates around number 10 with a nice job there playing solid defense. That's Aiden Shank. Number 13 tries to walk it around. That's Gauthier. Over to 14. That's Shaneman. That's popped up into the air off of the board. Shaneman chips it down. Hustle in there by number 10, Aiden Shank. Sorry, Aiden. Off of the stick. Icing. 2:33 left here in the second period. Tyler Fromholtz played with the Green Bay Gamblers last year, had an opportunity to stay with them, decided that he was going to come back and play some high school. Very good goalie when you start talking about your age. Same thing with my son, and you put him as a 2000, he's one of the tops at the 2000 level. But then once you get here to the high school, you're no longer by age, you're now by grade level. And I'm not sure what Tyler's age is, but that put 99s in front of it with the 2000s. And Tyler, it's not the same as having same people your age shooting on you, even though you're playing some top competition when you're playing with the Gamblers. But you come out here and you play high school. Now you got guys that are 2 or 3 years older. Waupun continued to do this flyer, trying to get it down. No icing called this time. I have to pick up and see who number 4 is for Waupun. I haven't seen that. I think that one might be foot race between Flagner. Picks it up. Baron Buckles clears it, and there goes to Jarrett. Jarrett has it. He's got a trailer. Starts to walk in, given some time. Looks, a perfect opportunity to snipe the corner there from Jarrett. Unable to find one. That's dumped in on Fromholtz off of his stick. Gets it over to Buckles. Buckles has it. Flurry here, as that's going to get out to Dalkey. Dalkey has an opportunity, looks, fires, stopped, 5-hole. Just a little bit more mustard on that. That goes through. Instead, Schick closes the door. On Dalkey, who was camped out at the blue line after a change. Hit with a flyer once again, which seems to be Waupun's MO right now to try and get some scores. Not a fan, but that's me. 1:43 left here in the second period. Waupun trails 2-0 to the Sheboygan Red Raiders. Sheboygan in the neutral zone, has it. Decides he's going to dump it on Fromholtz. Fromholtz freezes, and that'll bring a face-off. I think that's going to be to the left hand this time, glove side of Tyler Fromholtz. Held in here. Dale. Fromholtz can't find it. He gets run over by his own player. Nice job there. That comes out to Connor Hull. Hull tries to skate, gets out skated by the other 16 from Sheboygan. Gives a good hit, but then he goes down. Here's number 16 now for Sheboygan. That's Falconer. Falconer has it into the glove of Fromholtz. 1 minute left here in the period. 57 seconds. It's also sometimes a challenge to try and find programs that have multiple lines. That's what Waupun is running into this year. They had large numbers last year. Graduated, I want to say that it was 12 seniors, but I'll have to take a check and find out for sure. Into the neutral zone. Now you've got 3-on-1. You got Flagner to the right. He fires wide. No opportunity on that angle. He had Baron Buckles with him. Leafy from behind dumps it. No icing. Into the corner. 121 picks it up. He takes it and wraps it all the way around. A pinch-in defenseman is Jarrett Buckles, was playing at defense with Leafy. Here's an opportunity. Waupun going on the attack with 26 seconds left. Trying to hold it in. Comes out to the neutral zone 2-1 as long as we can get that back check. Here comes Jarrett with a good speed on the back check. And offsides. Offsides. Good thing there. But Jarrett was coming hard on the back check. It's one of those things that you have to do as a forward. especially when you don't have enough defensemen that you're rotating. And it's pretty hard, too, when you're only rotating 2 offensive lines as well. Face-off here in the neutral zone on the near side. 17 seconds left here in the second period. Waupun trails 2-0 to the Sheboygan Red Raiders. Jarrett Buckles to Brady Garrettson. Garrettson makes a move, had an opportunity, tried to get it to Malachi, missed him. Malachi now tries to hold it in, unable to. Garrettson goes back and pressures. 6 seconds left. 21 is Petsky. Out to the neutral zone, and that is going to be it for the second period here at the Waupun Community Center. Your Waupun Warriors trail the Sheboygan Red Raiders 2-0. We'll be back here for the third period and see what Waupun can do. Sheboygan has been outscored 17-20 in the third period. Waupun has been outscored, though, 5-21 in the third period. So when you look at the stats, it's not looking good. But we start looking at who they have played. Sheboygan's played Oshkosh, and so did Waupun, but they lost to Oshkosh. Waupun beat them. Tie with De Pere. Waupun got smoked by De Pere. Sheboygan beat Ashwaubenon 4-3. Lost to Wapaka 5-3. Then they played Brother Rice from Illinois, beat them 4-2. Lost to Bayport 4-1. They beat Fox Cities 1-0. Beat Beaver Dam 4-1. Then they came back and played Ashwaubenon again. I think that's a conference opponent, and they lost to Ashwaubenon that time 6-3. They beat Greendale 8-4. Lost to Whitefish Bay, that's WNS, 4-2. West Bend they lost to 2-1, and they lost to Notre Dame 7-0. And Tomahawk 5-3, and then they lost to Rhinelander. We'll be back here in the end of the second period to get the third period up and running for the Waupun Warriors versus the Sheboygan Red Raiders. You're listening to Jeff's live stream on YouTube Live. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back shortly.